Yo, what is going on, guys? It is a Wednesday night, which means it's time for a JOYTOY Warhammer 40k review. Live. Let's do it. So, tonight we're going to do Dominion Zephon, which came in, I think Friday of last week. So we're going to bust him open. And I have a whole bunch of Blood Angels to do still. So we're not going to do them all tonight, but we're going to do Rallerdron, as well as we're going to open up two of the pieces that I bought from WOG Toys / Cool Toys Club. So some of the custom pieces we're going to open up tonight, and we'll take a look at them, and we'll see how they are. We're going to do, I think we'll do, well, we're going to do Rallardorn's helm, because I bought a helm for him, because he doesn't come with one, which sucks, but we're going to do that. And I think we're also going to do probably the banner. So, so I'm going to say hi to the chat. Let's see who's in here now. We got Jay, obviously, the man. He's in here. We got Cyber Rats in here as always, and we got Blake jumping in, saying what's going on. All of you guys are huge Warhammer 40k fans as well Warhammer fans, JOYTOY fans. So, oh, we got another person in here. What's up, William? William Billels. So for the war, so he's already showing that he is for the chaos for Horus. So that's okay. We welcome everybody here. We like everybody being a part of this. So it should be fun tonight. Yeah. So I had a pretty terrible week at work. I am shocked that I have off tomorrow. Actually, I didn't realize this. It's actually a holiday in the States. So tomorrow I will be off. And I'm going to do something cool. I'm going to drive to Hartford, Connecticut. I think, oh no, Stamford, Connecticut, I think. One of the two, which is about 40 miles from me, and I'm in New York. So I'm going to drive over there, and they have an official Games Workshop store over there. So I'm going to drive over there. I'm going to pick up Crusade Armageddon, the book, as well as I'm going to see if I can pre-purchase the Grey Knights Codex, the special edition and the standard edition. I'm gonna see if I can do that at the official store tomorrow, because I think that's really the only way I'm gonna get my hands on the special edition book. So yeah, so that should be pretty fun. Lucky for you, I'm working through Juneteenth. Oh man, yeah, I didn't realize I work for banks, so they have the holidays off tomorrow. They have that holiday off, which I had no idea about. I actually had meetings scheduled tomorrow, and I had to cancel them. And some of the people who are from out of in another country essentially are like, why do you have off tomorrow? And I'm like, oh, I didn't even realize. So got a nice day off tomorrow, so that should be pretty fun. So Raldron is an awesome figure. I really dig him. Yeah, I've been dying to open him up, but I have so many other backlog of figures to open up. I figure ordering the helm is a good way to get me to open him up, as well as I'll do it with Zephon here at the same time. So I want to get a few Blood Angels for Sanguinius. I'm going to buy from Lone. Oh, cool. Warmaster has arrived. First live stream. That is awesome, dude. Congratulations. That is awesome. I'm super glad that you are joining us. We should have some fun tonight. If you are interested, we also do a fun Discord channel. To get an invite to the Discord, all you have to do is follow me here, subscribe to the YouTube channel, subscribe to me on Instagram, and then shoot me a message on Instagram, and I will give you the invite to Discord. So we have a fun couple of things that are going on in that, William, if you're interested. We talk about JOYTOY figures, we talk about pretty much everything that's going on for Warhammer 40k, and we had some news today. Which we'll go a little bit over. I'm not going to talk too much about because I'm working on another short video for them. We have the Raven House Knight officially announced. Now, I did a video, or we did it on our weekly news, I think about 2 weeks ago. I was like, where is the Red Knight? Like, where did he, like, he was shown last March, and that was the last time we heard of him. So either the JOYTOY gods heard me, or Warhammer, or the Games Workshop decided that it's time to push it out. So we are getting the Raven House Knight. It's up for pre-sale right now, and there's also another figure that went up for pre-sale, which is another Space Marine 2 figure. Blah, Ultramarine figure. I mean, I'll buy it because they're awesome, but you know, I mean, it is what it is. But that's the news. We'll talk about that on Sunday. We'll get over that. Tonight's going to be just about what's going on here with Zephon, as well as Ralladon and some custom pieces from Cool Toys Club as well. One other quick thing I think I can get this in here. We got this. I opened up this the other day. So if you guys don't know what that is, that's the official cosplay. So I opened up the massive box yesterday. I taped myself opening it up, and yeah, it's awesome. It's really awesome. It's hysterical because I could not get it on fully myself. I did the best I could. So this is the Interceptor Grey Knight helm, right? And on the inside I have a microphone and headset and everything in there. And then the eyes light up and everything. So this is awesome. They did a great job with this. I'll be trying to see if I can wear this tomorrow night when I do the battle sector playthrough. So that should be fun. Yeah, so I have a big opening of some figures we're going to do the next 3 months. You should do. Don't be like me and just keep getting a backlog of figures. So I'm retiring from the military, so I only work 1 day a week anyway. I am on the Discord. Oh, you are on the Discord. That's awesome, Will. Will, what is your name in the Discord? Warmaster Horus in the... Oh, it's Warmaster Horus. I'm an idiot. Okay, so that's William Bells. Awesome. Well, I'm glad that you're here, dude. I'm glad that you actually jumped on the live stream with us, so this should be fun. I heard the red paint on Zephon looks less flat than the red paint on Ral. Assuming there's a shading question, will be cool to hear your thoughts. Yeah, once we start opening these up, I'm going to compare them to... Because I have all the... right behind me, I have all the Blood Angel figures from the Horus Heresy that's come out. So I'm very interested to see if they're continuing with the same coloring. Because it's a little more orange on the red than the 40k figures. So I want to see if it's the same. So yeah, Cyber, congratulations, getting out of the army. Yeah, dude, I like I said, when I opened up it took, oh man, it was like, oh man, I took all I know is there's a video that's going to be coming this weekend of me unboxing it, and I'll put that out on the weekend for you guys to take a look at, as well as the Nemesis Power Sword, which lights up. It's crazy. It looks awesome. So we shall see. So let's get right over to the review and let's start it. So I figure we're going to start with Zephon. We'll swing over to Ralladon afterwards. If anybody wants to leave after that, that's fine. But we'll get to the main component of why everybody's here tonight now. So we got Zephon here. And the one thing I noticed with him, with the body, is he's got a very small head. Especially his human head that he came with. He's got like pinhead syndrome or something. I don't know. But I am not going to be using the pinhead for him. So as you know, I'll always be using, thank God they came with a helmeted head, or I would have had to buy one. So they came with one, and yeah, we'll take a look at this. So again, JOYTOY boxing is great. I already took the plastic packaging off so we don't get that glare. So yeah, so let's take a look. So again, Zephon, he comes with a bunch of stuff. He comes with the larger jetpack or the power jetpack on him. Oh, cool. These are always super impressive, taking these out of the box, dude. I love the presentation. So we get the flight stand here from him. Actually, these are pretty good flight stands, especially when I started messing around with them. So Zephon looks awesome in here, but we're gonna see if there's a weirdness with his head, and we're also going to look at what Mr. Horus fan said about his coloring. So let's see if it's off, and we'll compare him to some of the other. He looks okay. From my light, I'm seeing he looks like the same orange type of red that he has. Yes, pinhead like from Hellraiser, correct. Need another intercessor for Blood Angels, either up to either 30k or 40k. Yeah, I got about 10 behind me that I still have to open, but we're waiting for the Predator tanks before we do that. So, but it looks cool. So he has So this is unique to him, right? This sculpt. Because I don't remember seeing this on... There was a figure that I still have to open up for the JOYTOY Blood Angel Horus Heresy flight pack figures, but this is very... This is only to him, correct? Yeah, I definitely think this is a specific sculpt only to him. The only thing that worries me is when they have these small pins on the backpack here. Usually that is an indication of a loose-fitting power pack. I am really hoping that's not the case here. But yeah, the flight pack looks awesome. Looks really cool. You can turn one, well, you can turn them both, but there's this little like pipe string attached here, which I don't want to turn it too much. 'Cause I feel like I'm going to break it off. But this looks cool. I love the gold on here. So far, so good. You know what I'm going to do in the meantime? I want to grab one of the other 30K figures because I want to do a comparison right away between the colors. And who is a good one to do? We'll do him. Yes. We had him out before, so we'll do a comparison to him in a second, and we'll see as far as the coloring goes if it's the same. I mean, for the flight pack, it looks a little bit darker, but it doesn't look too off. Now, this is awesome. So this is really exciting because, well, at least for me, I don't know about for you guys, but I love the fact that he has holsters on his hips, right? And his weapons can come out. This is so awesome. Remember, I was so bummed with the lion where he had his sculpted well, his pistol essentially in his hip. So at least this, or on the side of his thigh rather, at least now we're starting to see this not be the case where we just have hunks of plastic really situated on our figures. Now this head doesn't move up and down really, it's just going to move left and right. But yeah, articulation is all there. Let me move this out of the way so we don't get a glare. But articulation is all there with him. It's so funny, he's got that mechanical leg, right? And he's got his mechanical arm. I think he has no arms, right? He's got, I think, one leg, and then the other leg is mechanical, and then both arms are essentially replaced because of what happened to him. So, looks pretty cool. Now, comparing him color-wise, he has a little bit more orange-red. He is a little more dark red, I would say. So to answer your question, Will, I feel like they're pretty close. I don't really see that big of a difference. He is a little bit lighter. He's a little bit more of an orange red than Zephon. I would say Zephon looks like he has more of a black wash on him than the other figures, or at least him for now. So we'll see once we get Rollerdon opened up too as well, and we'll compare them. But I am super happy that this figure looks great. When he was released or announced, I really didn't know much about him. I read his story and everything. He's pretty cool. But the thing that excited me the most, again, was these holsters. Look at the design on there. We got the Blood Angel teardrop. We got some nice design on his holsters here. And his holsters, I think these are Volkite pistols, right? Let's see. I believe these are Volkite pistols. Let's take the other one out. These are twin Volkite pistols. Yeah, these got to be Volkite. So he's got two laser pistols on his hips, right? These look awesome. So articulation-wise, everything seems solid with every one of... The other one of the Horus Heresy figures that I felt like the articulation was a little too loose or had some problems was the Sons of Horus figures. Now, those were the first ones that came out, so I guess we can kind of expect them to be a little bit of a problem. But he feels awesome. He does have a little bit of a non-neck type of thing that's going here, but I guess we can give him a little bit of a leeway because he was pretty much put back together. So, and yeah, so his arm is pretty cool. Very easy to move. And then we get I want to see if that is, I think that's just a plastic joint that's on there for his arm. And then we get ball on his shoulder. Very cool. And then we get this. This is reminiscent of, I would say this is more of a chaos type of shoulder piece, but it looks cool. Very cool. Then we get the Blood Angel teardrop on his leg, as well as some more adornments on his kneecap for his metallic knee. Oh, very cool. I like the attention to detail here, and we also get we get the toe articulation. One thing that's funny about my cosplay outfit is I have toe articulation on my boot feet. So on my feet I have toe articulation, and I show that in the video. So when you guys see it when it comes out Saturday, I think you'll get a laugh from it at least. So overall, pretty cool. I like the figure. Both of his pistols come out, so we're going to throw it on his hand. So he has a gripping hand in one, and he has a pistol grip hand in the other. You know what? I forgot he has a sword, so we're going to leave them like this, although I do love the dual pistols, the dual Volkite pistols that he has. So he's looking cool. So let's test this theory if these pegs are too tiny, and we're going to get a little bit... See, I always worry that when we have pegs like this, that these can easily snap off. I like having the thicker pegs on the figures, just because if you're ever dropping it, it's not going to immediately snap off from it. I actually had, what did I have? I had an accident today. And it's not that big of a deal, and I can fix it pretty easily, but I had Valdor fall. his thing broke off, so I gotta buy some super glue, and I'll fix that up. So, but the power pack, jetpack, feels pretty good. Everything, it feels nice and tight. There's no cloak that's in between here, just like with the Primarchs that we've seen, which causes a loose fitting power pack almost every single time. This one seems awesome. He's got a bunch of crack grenades on here, as well as, so cool. He has so many grenades on here. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's 4 grenades on here. That's awesome. So he looks cool. So let's get his other pieces out. Ooh, his sword looks cool too. Very cool. I don't remember seeing this. I think this is unique to him also. Wow, this is a massive two-handed sword. Look at the handle on that. That is crazy large. Ow, I stabbed myself too. This is a really nice looking sword. And you can see like the bluish tint, the overlay that they did to signify that it's a power sword. Looks pretty cool. Alright, let's look at the chat really quick, because I've left you guys alone. Let's see what you guys are destroying in here. Alright, his jump pack is half his body size. Yes, so just like I said, his guns are both holstered, and you can take them out. It's pretty cool. I like it. Both mechanical arms too, yes. I would definitely pick him up. I think he's awesome, dude. I really do. Let me bring this in a little bit closer too. I think he's awesome. I think he's a really cool figure. Nice, what I thought is true. Bro, the lion was a letdown with the pistol. I had to buy the custom Toyverse for it to make myself happy. Yeah, I was shocked by that, Will. I was really shocked. I was really surprised that on a figure like the lion, who is a knock it out of the park figure, that they would have a piece that is so cool looking just sitting there as a static piece attached to him. So just like a brick sitting on his hip. I was wondering if there was a custom of it. We definitely see the difference, bro. F the the clapper of the cheeks. Yeah, I can see it too. Just for a slight difference in the gold and black. The detail increases the difference across. That's what I say. I think that he has more of a black wash. That's what I'm thinking. I got Zephon on Tuesday. He's an amazing addition to the collection. Yeah, dude. I agree, Blake. I've gotten all the Blood Angel figures. Grey Knight's my first, and then Blood Angel's my second. But yeah, and Blood Angels, they got so many of them. So many figures so far. Leave the SOH alone. You'd think he would have a better neck articulation. Yeah, I'm actually surprised that I'm a little shocked that he doesn't have the ability to look up, especially with the dude who's flying, right? I would think that they would make sure that his neck can, he can look up and forward, because he goes with a flight stand, so he's going to be flying, majority of the time. So it's going on loan. Mine is almost here. Very cool. All right. Locked Agile. I actually have it for my my gun, well, not my gun, my paintball guns. So maybe I'll try that. I want to get 3 custom pieces, 2 for my blade, or pieces for my 2 blade guards. I have shield, I have a head, shield, and sword. I want to see how this goes. Cool. Alright, so let's get back to Zephon. Again, one of the letdowns right now I can tell you is that's as far up as his head goes. Like, he goes down that much, but he goes up that much. So he does not go up high enough. Now, he does have a waist that allows him to move it forward, which is pretty cool. And I guess because of the direction of his power jetpack, like, I still would like to see him angle this up a bit more. Let's see if we can take his helm. Let's get this off. Oh man, watch me like break the figure live. Come on, come off. All right, so I would, how would you do this? I would say something similar to what we got with the lion, right? That rotating neck, so that this piece can rotate, and so you can get kind of a bit more room to be able to have him kind of look a little bit more like this. So that's my one complaint with him so far, is this head. Is it doesn't allow for him to get any type of extra articulation to move his head back. So other than that, I don't see any problems with him. He has a bit more black wash, and I think that that's where the color variation comes. You can see kind of with the 2 figures, this is a much more clean figure. He has much more of a black wash, especially around the collar, you can see. And I think that that's where the difference in the coloring is coming from. So, but all right, so let's take a look. So we got this humongous sword on him, and we're gonna throw it in his gripping hand. Very cool sword. Wow, so he can get a 2-handed grip pretty easily. Very cool. And then we'll throw one of his Volkite pistols and his grip. I love the fact that he has the 2 holsters here. And on his metallic hand, he also has the Blood Angel blood drops. That's pretty cool. That's the first time I've seen that. Very cool. Wow, they went really far. They went all out with him. I mean, all of the Horus Heresy figures are like this, where we see them really, man, I don't know. I feel like the Blood Angel figures are really, really good. But he's awesome. He looks really cool. Very nice. All right, let's see what else he comes with. So he comes with the tiniest pinhead in the world, and this is not going to be going on my figure. Do you guys, Blake, do you have him displayed with the Mark VI helm, or do you have him displayed with this with the human helm? I'm interested to know. This is a very, very tiny head. I mean, I guess that it's, I don't know. It feels weird. Maybe it's because seeing it with this body, maybe it's the jetpack makes the head look so tiny. I don't know. And then we get the extra hands. These are actually pretty cool because they went an extra mile with the deco here on the hands with the Blood Angel teardrop on here. So these aren't just your standard hands. These they actually got some more paint and stuff. If this was a Hasbro figure, this would be $50. This is a premium figure, man. we get all of the hands with the blood drop symbols on it, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, overall I like them. So let's look at the flight stand. So I actually like these flight stands after messing around with them on the Blood Angel. All the ones with the angel wings. I forgot what they're, the Sanguinary Guard. So after messing around with them on the Sanguinary Guard and some of the other figures, I actually really like these flight stands. These are pretty cool. You just have to take a screwdriver and you have to tighten the screws, which I think everybody knows except for me. I was the one moron. I was like, why is it so loose? This shit does not even hold him. But you just have to, you get him in a position that you want, and then you tighten the screws on the flight stand, and I am probably the only person who didn't know that. So, but yeah, you can go like this. So that's the only problem with him that I see, is where you're going to have him in a flight stand pose. I mean, that's pretty much what you're going to do. That's what I have most of my guys doing. I have their feet like situated like this so they actually look like they're flying, and he's going to sit like this. Because, I mean, even still, you're not really going to have him situated completely back. That power pack is completely blocking him from being able to move his head back. I wonder if Let me do this. Let's see. Now, it's still... I mean, you're not going to get much of a... You're not going to get much head movement back there. That's about as much as you're going to get. This does feel a little bit loose. Man, I hate when they do these tiny pegs, man. I really don't like that at all. Do not like that. I wish that they would always, always, always have the thicker pegs on these power packs, because I worry that if these things fall, and again, it's kind of loose. I feel like if they just have them thicker, then we don't have to worry about these loose power packs. Look at this. It is loose. Yeah. So that's my two issues with the figure right now. And they're not big issues, but the fact that he does have such a tiny human head, or it's the power pack that's doing it, and he can't move his head back at all, and the power pack is the tinier peg, so it's a bit loose. So again, I think I'm just gonna glue all these power packs in that I have a problem with. I'll pick up some glue tomorrow, some Loctite, and I'll do that. But other than that, I think the figure's awesome, dude. Another home run by JOYTOY with the figures. He's an awesome addition to my Blood Angel figures, and my collection grows. So I'll have a humongous army when I have that huge diorama completed later this summer with the 50+ Tyranids and all of the Blood Angels for the Battle for Baal. So it should be pretty cool. So he's awesome. I'm very happy with him. So yeah. Let's get to... These hands are cool. I like these. Alright, let's get to the next one who's going to be rolled on. I also want to open up the extra pieces from Cool Toys Club. Let me bring this back out a bit. I want to open up the extra pieces from Cool Toys Club, but they are in this... they're in this package. Which I'm thankful for, right? But this thing is going to be a pain in the ass to open, right? So, yeah. So we're going to do Rowlerdon here, and then we're going to do an opening of this as well. So let me get these guys situated. We're not going to do him on the flight pack, the flight stand here. We'll just have him standing and watching as his buddy gets. Oh, please don't tell me you're going to fall over. There we go. As he gets taken out of his cardboard prison. So I think that's the first time I've ever said that. So yeah, so same thing. The only thing that is a bit of a bummer with this figure is he does not come with a helm. And I guess I understand that because the miniature does not come with a helm as well. So, you know, it is what it is. So alright, let's jump into opening him up because I want to get the extra parts opened. And here we go. We get the obligatory extra stand with him. By the way, what do you guys do with these stands? Most of my figures can stand on their own. Do you guys use the figure stands on every single figure? The only ones that I really use them on is the sisters figures. So the smaller scale figures, I feel like they're a little bit weightier at top than they are on the bottom, especially the thin legs. So I always try to make sure that they have that. Wow. Wow. What? So this is a combi weapon, right? So this is a bolter and a flamer. This is the first time. Let's see if his magazine comes out. Wow. Yeah, his magazine comes out. He actually has... This is one of the first figures. I mean, it's a continuation of the magazine. But this is one of the first figures that I can say where they actually have a bolter round sculpted into the top of the magazine when you take it out. This is a very cool looking weapon, dude. Wow. Very unique and very awesome. I like this. Very cool. Alright, so we'll take out his sword. Again, unique to him. Sanguinius on these. These look really good. Wow. Awesome paint job on this. Great job, man. Angelus Rex, and then Sanguinius on the other side. You guys can see that, right? Right. Angelus Rex. If it would help if if I kept it straight. Very cool. I like the sword. Looks really awesome. That combi weapon looks really cool. So let's see if he's gonna have. Yep, he's got the no. The pegs on these are a little bit thicker than what we got on Zephon. So here's his power pack, and he's got his iron halo at the top with a blood drop on it. Very cool. And very much unique to him because I guess he would be the closest figure to him. And here's his power pack, and here's his power pack. So both power armor, very different for Roladan compared to, I think this was the Praetor, the Blood Angel Praetor, which we had, right? I believe that's what it is. So here he comes. Very cool. So he's got, oh god damn it. Damn it. So he's got the sculpted pistol on his back. Oh man, can you imagine? So here's the thing, like as a kid, if I had this figure as a kid, I 1,000, especially because the barrel end is poking out of here, I would just attack. I literally would be, as a kid, I would be like, "Yep, this is his weapon. He's got it. It's just a leather. It's a leather holster for weather protection on his pistol." So I guess the only thing that we can say here is at the very least he can still use his weapon, right? It's still a usable weapon. It might not look great, right? Because if this magazine comes out, I'm gonna cry. Now it can't come out. All right. So he's got, look at that. He's got a brown leather wrapped bolter pistol that he can sit on his hip. Oh man. At this point, you know what? If they're gonna go this length, why not just have the peg on here and just remove the leather on his waist and just make it a pistol that sits on him like it's magnetically connected, right? Because we've seen that before with some of the Ultramarines, especially in the 40K universe, where they have magnetically applied weapons on them, so there's no need for this leather. So it's a leather wrap at this point, right? It's a leather wrap. So he's got some grenades on here. What does the green grenade signify anyway? He's got some pockets on the back. Very cool. Again, his head. Where is the pinhead? Let's take a look. So let's see. Yeah, he's got a tinier head. He's definitely got a smaller head between the two. He definitely has a tinier head. I don't know why they made that head so tiny. It's definitely a lot tinier. But again, Roladan's awesome. Dude, the 30K, I'll tell you what, man. I am almost ready to just collect 30K figures. Now, the Predator tank kind of screwed me because I bought a bunch of intercessors to go with it. But yeah, these figures are so amazing, dude. All of the 30K figures, especially the Blood Angel figures, were awesome. And I really, the orange red, this pumpkin red really has grown on me with these figures. I think just because they're so well put together and so much of the rest of the paint on these figures is so well done. It's not like some of the Custodes figures that we got where it just feels like the plastic was pretty much it and there was no additional paint apps added to them. These figures feel like they are painted up. We got shading on them. We've got the different accoutrements. Look at, he's got essentially the face of Sanguinius, or I forgot what that angel is. That's called the Angel of Death that they have. And then we got all of these studs painted around his leg. Oh, it's so awesome. And on his chest plate here. I know this is a review of of Zephon, but like it's okay. It's okay. Zephon had his moment to shine. We're doing this as an extra review here. So here's his shoulder pad. Here's his other shoulder pad. So very cool. So let's get his power pack on. Yeah, this is a thicker. These are definitely thicker pegs on his backpack. And look at that. That fits nice and tight. Nice and tight. This shit is not moving. No, that's not moving at all. So this is cool. Now he also has, he's got a rag to wipe the blood off of his sword. Okay, I guess so. I would have preferred to have a a bolter pistol that's not sitting in a brown leather wrap on his hip, but I guess so. I mean, his combi weapon is so awesome, dude. The flamethrower combination with the bolter is so cool. It looks awesome, dude. It looks really good. They did a really good job on this. So, and then we get the multitude of hands with our boy Rallardon here. And I think one of these is specific to that wiping hand, right? I think so. I think this is no, this is a pistol grip. And yes, I think this is it. I think this is the specific hand that's supposed to be for the wrap wiping hand. Yeah, it goes like that. Yep. I mean, I could have, I guess, is this what the miniature looks like? Is that why they have this? Why does he have why he has a rag? And what's funny is they didn't paint the blood on here. Right? It looks a little red because of the light. But they didn't paint the blood. This should be like a reddish blood that he's wiping off of his sword with his glove. So, all right. So we already showed his leather wrapped bolter pistol on his back of his hip. We showed that that fits in his hand pretty well. So let's get his sword in his hand. And again, I do appreciate these hands being nice and malleable compared to the first edition. That is always nice, and we don't have to fight with them. Very cool. And then we get his combi weapon. We'll just attach it to here. And yeah, he looks cool. The only thing that is ruining this whole thing is the fact that he has no helm. That is the only thing that's killing it. So, alright, so I am going to show all of these three figures together, and I'm going to attempt to quickly take some of the parts out from that bag, or the parts bag that I got from Cool Toys Club. So we'll talk a little bit, and I will keep you guys entertained as I try to open this package up and not cut my hand off at the same time. So that should be interesting. All right, so let's move this stuff out of the way. Got some more plastic stuff to throw out. All right, let's see what's going on with the chat. So, definitely get this guy for some pieces he has. Yeah. It looks like he can look down at least, like he's landing, incoming, and shooting. Yeah, he does. At least Zephon can look like that. I mean, let me point his head up a little. That's about as much as you're gonna get with him looking up, right? Rallardon looks pretty cool, and we got the Praetor. Very cool. All three got nice swords. Actually, let me see if I can get them situated so the light is coming off of the power swords. They both look dark there, but that's okay. Like the Superman flying poses, yes. Mark 6. Okay, so you do have it with, you don't have it with the pinhead. Love all the detail work on the Blood Angel figures. I've Rallardon, one of the Spear Shield Terminators. They do look amazing, dude. They're awesome. I love all of them. I actually got Mr. J to trade with me for all of my salamanders, and he sent me some more 30k Blood Angels. So I have some more here. I have a plain 40 intercessor. Yeah, I actually really love the version 2 of those. I want to get a Blood Angel Terminator 2. Dude, I have them all. They're so awesome. Especially the newer ones too are actually pretty good. I'll display them with the helm. Yes, you will. Coat with the pegs and coat the pegs in a coat of super glue. Let it dry and it'll be good. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do this weekend. I think I'm gonna do on all of the figures with loose backpack, especially the Primarch figures. I'm going to do that with. I'm gonna start gluing my figures and getting this done so I don't have a huge backlog of figures to do. So if you guys hear me cry out in pain, it's because I cut my hand as I'm trying to open this up. Oh, this isn't too bad. This is not too bad. Those are small pins for such. Yeah, they are. Use the head sculpt on a Blood Angel true figure. Good use of parts. I had two things in my WOG toys and it was pain in the ass to get it into. Hopefully I don't have a problem. I haven't had a problem with any of the stuff. Again, I've only really had the heads, so we'll see. First captain of the Blood Angels, too good for a helmet. No, he is not, dude. Nobody is too good. If my Primarchs have a helm, then he's going to have a helm. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you about this. So, just as per the news from last week, where we talked about the Emperor, I was on a mission to buy an Emperor figure. So, like I said, there was a couple different options that I could go with, but I really wanted to go with the Cool Toys Club one, right? Because I've seen quality from them. I know that they're a distributor of the figures, so they're going to get it as close to close to official as possible. So my only question was, would they still offer it, right? Would I still be able to purchase it from them? So I reached out to Loy actually right before the live stream on Sunday, and he got back to me the other day, and he was like, "Yeah, absolutely, we definitely can." He told me the price was, I think it was $350 for him, which is good considering it's going to be the largest figure in my collection, and it's a unique figure, and we're never going to get. Listen, I'll be honest with you. I don't think we're going to get a Emperor figure anytime soon. Watch me eat my words next year, and with the 40K 40-year anniversary, we get it then. So I'm probably jinxing the heck out of myself saying that. But so anyway, I ordered it from Loy and Cool Toys Club / Wog Toys. So lead time on it, he said, is about 2 months. So 2 months from now, I will have my Emperor figure. What is that? The end of the summer. So the end of the summer, right around by the time when I'm getting ready to go to Comic-Con, I should get my Emperor figure. So that should be awesome. So, alright, so I am down to the last piece of foam here. And this is what it looks like. This is what I'm down to. I got all the rest of the foam off, and now to figure out... Oh, I see what they did. Okay. Alright, I get it. So on here, they have... I don't know if you can see it, but there's cutout compartments on here. So, it's kind of like opening up a box for... what do they call it for Christmas when you open up the little... packages or the... Oh, cool. Alright, so first we got this head, which we'll talk about another time. But we got Abaddon's head. Alright. My Abaddon had the original head, and then it dropped, and this piece on his hair broke off. So that's pretty cool. Let's open up another little package compartment. Are these already open? I think these are opened already. No, I gotta open them up. Alright. So the next one is, hopefully this is Rollardon's head. I think this is going to be Rollardon's head. Let's see. Why are you not opening? Am I opening it the wrong way? Maybe. Nope, there it is. Aha! It is the head for Rollardon that I purchased. Very cool. So this is the head for Rollardon, which we'll throw on here in a second. Let me bring it up to the camera so you guys can see. And I'm killing the camera. So he's got a little bit of a robotic eye on here. Pretty cool. Very nice. So this will be his helm. And then the other piece that I want to open up today is the banner. Because I've got a couple Blood Angel banners now. But I wanted the one that Cool Toys Club has. And what's funny is they came out with a battery cannon for the Blood Angels, like the Ultramarines version that came out a couple months ago. Oh, this looks cool. Okay, so I want to see if this is... So this is not going to be articulated. No. But it looks really cool. Oh, wow, nice. So this is the banner. Very nice. I have a ton of Blood Angel banners now, too. Here's the back side of it. Just a solid black. And I think this is 25 from them. And again, completely unique sculpt. It's all sculpted on here, just like the other the other JOYTOY banners that we've gotten. So it's all sculpted details that's on here. and it feels like feels a little more brittle, but not too. It feels a little more brittle than the official JOYTOY banners that we've gotten. Not too much, but it does feel a little bit more brittle. So we got the Blood Angel banner there, and we've got the pole. This one I think is going to be a solid black. Yes, it's going to be a solid black. Let's see if I can get this out. Yeah, here we go. So here's the pole piece for it, and we'll put that on in a minute. And then the last thing, because we got one more piece for the Blood Angels I forgot that I want to pull out today. Might as well. Is going to be this weird looking. Oh, this is it. Yep, this is it right here. Come on. There we go. Oh, this is cool. All right. So this is a chainsaw sword as it falls. I'm gonna throw this on the ground. Let me put this on the side. We'll get back to it right now. What's up, DG? Wraith secretly a son of Sanguinius. I am. Listen, I am a blood angel. I am a Grey Knights like super fan, but like they don't come out with any new stuff for them. So, all right. So these are the pieces that I got. Again, this is a bit of a darker red, more of a maroon, right? So this will fit in more with my 40k Blood Angels, but it has the knife on the end of it. And so this is not, doesn't look as much like a traditional chainsaw sword. So this is pretty cool. I like this. I saw this and I was like, that looks cool. And then we get the helm, which I think DG, you helped me vote on this, right? You helped me decide on getting this one that I put in the Discord chat. So let's take his helm off, or his head, and see. And this one actually, the color actually fits more so than the figures that they showed it with. Wow, his head like just like popped off. So it already has the Cool Toys Club head on here. I wonder if this is gonna have a problem with this peg. No, it's not. Wow. Okay. Wow, very cool. It's a tiny bit off, but I like it. It's fine. It's pretty cool. What do you guys think? What do you think? I think it looks good. It's a little bit lighter, but I think looks really good. It looks miles ahead better than the normal head that Rallerdon comes with. I don't know. I just like all of my dudes with helms. Again, obviously he's gonna not be as detailed as the helm next to him, but I think that this works. I like the robotic component to his eye. I think that helps break up the plain color of the helm, which would have been just a plain color orange with the Blood Angel symbol on his forehead and the crown on the top, kind of like what this is. But it wouldn't have had the gold here and the green eyes, which maybe I can paint. Now these are golden eyes. We'll see. Maybe I'll paint that one eye green. What am I kidding? I'm not going to try painting. I'm just messing around with you guys. But this looks cool. I am very happy with it. What do you guys think? Do you think this is a good pickup by me? Or do you guys like the normal head that he comes with? How does this thing work? Oh, this goes in here. Wow, this is interesting. So here's the banner for the Blood Angels. This looks cool. And to set the record straight, if there was Grey Knight stuff, I would be buying all of the Grey Knight stuff, but they don't come out with any Grey Knight stuff. I've bought multiples of what dude, I have 2 NDKs, okay? So I am a Grey Knight big fan. But this looks cool. I like this banner. Very nice. Very, very nice. I was going to pick up 2 of these, but I picked up the one and the helm. So this looks cool, and I got this power sword also from WOG Toys, so thank you, Loy. And this looks cool. I'll stick this on one of my intercessors. But yeah, this is a pretty nice review. What do you guys think about Zephon? My rating for Zephon, besides, let's see, what were the problems? The problems on it were the looser back, right, which I'll glue on, the head not being able to move back a bit, and that's pretty much it. It's a great figure. I think it's super solid. There's no problems with the articulation. Everything is nice and solid on it. His pieces are very unique to him. This is the only power jump pack that we've seen like this, with all of this extra detail and accoutrement on it. Looks very cool. Yeah, I think he's an awesome figure, and I totally dig the fact that he has holsters for his two Volkite pistols, and he also has he has the extra deco on his gloves signifying for the Blood Angels. And again, if this was a Hasbro figure, this would have been $50 just because of that. Anyway, this looks cool. I'm very happy with him. Awesome addition. He is a little bit darker than the other Blood Angel figures, but I don't think that's a difference in color. I think that's because of the black wash that he has. And then we got Rowlerdon next in, which I just opened up, and we got the custom helm from Wog Toys on here, which is awesome as well. I really dig him. And then we got the custom piece of the banner for this. So I think this was $25. And yeah, this is cool. I'm having, once I make the display in my garage area, I'm gonna have a monster Blood Angels display. Ow, this actually hurts. But yeah, so that was it, guys. So what is your thoughts on Zephon? We'll jump in the chat and we'll look at a couple more. See what you guys think, and then we're gonna call it a night here because it is fastly getting late. Let's see. Let's catch up. My stands stay in their boxes. I like how the sling is on the rings, not just a strap of rubbery plastic. Yeah, you're talking about Rowlerdon's combo weapon, right? The flamethrower and the bolter. It's awesome. I eat the stands. Great source of protein. Sakon's helmet and bolter too. Did it in Nexus. Did two in. Oh, I didn't. Oh, that's right. He did have one. That's right. My Heroes of the Chapter fig with the chapter banner is finally shipped. Ooh, very cool. I want to see that. Show some pictures on the Discord once you get it. How long did it take to ship from the time you ordered? So I think 2 weeks. I think 2 weeks, and I didn't do any kind of like quick shipping on it, so that was fun. I ordered it in January. Oh wow, I need a Sakon figure. Well, you can make them, Jay. Isn't that custom contest in the really big JOYTOY Discord is going on right now? I'm sure somebody must have made. All you need is a custom helm and just rip his arm off. You got a Sakon figure. Wrong. It was actually March 29th. Okay, still a long time ago. I'll get it by July 24th, and then this one, I might order custom. Wow, very cool. You should, like I said, I think. For my Emperor figure, I didn't have anything specially done, so I'm just going with the standard setup of that figure by Cool Toys Club that I showed from the guy. I think he purchased him and got him in October, or at least he posted it in October of last year. So, I hope Vulcan. Yeah, Vulcan. Well, you know, once Perturbo gets announced, Vulcan's definitely going to get announced, 100%. Yeah, Perturbo is going to be next. I agree. For a pre-Damon. I believe so. That's what I think is going to come, Cyber. I believe so. I'm hoping for Morty too. Yeah, Mortarius would be a cool one. You can go with either the Demon Primarch version or you can go with a Primarch version. But I think Mortarius is a bit away because we have to get Perturbo and we got to get Vulcan first. So I think the soonest we would see something like a Mortarian would be like sometime next spring. That's what I would say. I have a feeling I am going to buy Angron and make a Dio for him fighting the Lion or Sanguinius. You should. That is a really good idea. That is an awesome, awesome idea, Cyber. I like that. Yeah, it's not secret. Wraith has lived 100 of for 100 of years. That's a secret. He tells us he's 40, but he's really 400. Do I sound like I'm 400? Oh man. And then DG, there's his response when I was saying that you helped me pick out that helm. Trying to find this stupid BA audio book of lore, probably custom story. It does look good on him. Yeah, it does look awesome. Yeah, I like the normal head 2 stuff. I demand 1,000 Sun stuff. Soon, I would think. Soon. I'd say he looks pretty darn good. You've likely caused me to buy him. Very cool. Very cool. Make sure you use either the Cool Toys Club link or the LT Cave link if you pick him up. So no sorcerers, yuck. Yeah, I agree. I agree. We still gotta do Magnus. And actually, before we wrap it up, I'll tell you about Wraith. When are you getting the Imperial Knights, or also are you getting the House? Of course, I'm getting the Raven one. Absolutely, I'm getting the Raven one. My Imperial Knights will probably ship to me by the end of July. I talked to Loy about it. They have to ship it to Europe first, and then it's going to be routed over to me. So I want the Blood Ravens, probably closest to 1,000 Suns I'll get. SM2 like is over. Yeah, what did you guys think about the Space Marine 2 figure? I'm gonna do this short first. I already created the animations for the Raven House Knight, which will probably go up tomorrow. So that short will be out announcing, that this came out. But yeah, I mean, it looks cool. Like the Space Marine 2 Ultramarine figure looks cool. They're quite solid. I just don't like the fact that these figures are getting so big. So, everything I want on Walk Toys, it's over 250. You gotta order it slowly, dude. You gotta take it in because I would do the same thing. Like I would order like a ton of stuff, but you take it in segments. So what I do is 50, 60 bucks, and I order something every quarter from Wog Toys. This way I keep the stuff that I'm buying down to a minimum. So. Forgot to say that was announced as the last one. Yeah. Yep. How can I connect them for the customer? So just reach out on Instagram, message Cool Toys Club, and say, hey, I am interested in picking up an Emperor figure. How do I go about that? I spoke with Wraith, and he said to contact you guys. And so, yeah. So he'll talk to you. He'll let you know. I don't know if there's a certain limit that they have on ordering them, as far as if they have one in process, if they have to wait a little bit. I don't know what the deal is with them. So, loan likes you have to buy a lot of them. Yeah, the tactical one is amazing. Yeah, we're in the last one. Yeah, can't wait to see my beloved Heavy as a JOYTOY figure. Yes. I have the regular Titus figure, not getting the second one. Yeah, I have, well, oh, you talk about the Titus figure from the original series a couple of years ago, or the quote-unquote Titus figure, or do you have you're talking about the Space Marine 2 first version of Titus? Because I'm in the same boat as you. I'm not getting the second collector's version, which has more blood on him. Space Marine 2 figures are over. This tactical is the last one. Oh, is it really? So they're not going to do any more Space Marine 2 figures. Wow. Wow, that's very interesting, DG. What is their reasoning for not doing any more Space Marine 2 figures? Is it because they just don't sell? Which I'd be a little bit surprised at, because I thought that they did. Yeah, not SM2 version. Yeah. That's the same thing as me. I'm not buying another version of these Space Marine 2 figures, not the collector's edition. I'm not going to do that. So, really quickly, I'm going to pull this out before we close it up. So, one thing we're going to do, I know that we said we were going to do, and this is going to piss off Lone. I said I was going to do, well, kind of I said I was going to do the Magnus this upcoming Saturday. But I got these in, and I do want to open up these, and I think Magnus is a figure that we can wait a little bit on. So I want to do the unboxing on these figures, and I want to take a look at them this Saturday. So we'll do the unboxing. I know these are not 40K or Horus Heresy figures, but I want to open up these figures from JOYTOY, and I want to see how these are. I know that Mario from Finnick Collectibles already did his review on them. So I want to open up these figures this Saturday. So I'll put a poll up. I'll put Magnus versus these. Just to see if Magnus loses. But I am I'm pretty sure I want to open up these. So let me know what you guys think. I'll put the poll up on the YouTube channel, and you guys can let me know. Vote on that. Let me know what you think. If we want to do Magnus this weekend, or if we want to do the Black Talon figures. So let me know what you guys think. I personally would like to do these Black Talon figures, but it's better with the dude with the sword is black back is so funny, dude. I'm sorry, dude. Um, so yeah. So by the way, also Age of Sigmar. Yeah, that's what I figure. The Age of Sigmar figures are gonna win the poll. TG, I think so. One other thing to mention, guys. So I put up a poll on the Discord. On the far left-hand side of the screen, you'll see the Wraith patch that is melting. That is not the one you're going to get. You're not going to get one that falls apart. So everybody that is a member in the Discord, if you go to the section or the chat for patches, Wraith patches, you can put your name and just vote and say and put a comment that I want a patch, because everybody up until July 1st is going to be the cutoff. At that point, those are the people who are going to get the free patches. I have 200 of them coming in. I'm going to give you guys who've supported me and are watching the stuff and are, are okay with me pawning Wraith merch onto you. I'll give you guys the first run at them. You guys are going to get them free. And then the rest of them, I'll give out a couple at Legions Con. I'll give a couple out at New York Comic Con when I head there wearing my Grey Knights cosplay, which I just opened up the other day. And then the rest are going to go up for sale on my store. And that's essentially, if anybody wants to buy more and want to support the channel, they can do that. I don't do super chats, and I don't do memberships. To be honest with you, I don't do memberships because I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't have enough time to like really support being able to say I charge people for something like this. So, but anyway, that is it, guys. Make sure you vote on the poll that's going to go up probably tomorrow regarding Magnus versus these Age of Sigmar figures. So yeah, so I hope you guys had a good night. I will be back tomorrow night. We're going to do another chapter in Battle Sector, the Deeds of something something. I forgot what the name of the expansion pack or whatever is the DLC pack is. So, all right, guys. Oh, dude, Matthias Witch Hunter, Matthias Thurman the Witch Hunter, and Bruno the Bounty Hunter. I would like freak out over if they came out with those figures. So. All right, guys, we're going to call it here because I can talk all night. I will be off tomorrow. I actually might do a live stream over to the Warhammer store tomorrow, which is probably going to be about 2 o'clock. So if you guys see me live stream, I'm going to head over to that store so you can see what's going on over there. So I have all my eyes on you. I figured you would, Lone. I figured you would. All right, guys, we're going to call it there. Have a good night, and as usual, guys, if you like this content, yay, my button worked, please like and subscribe. All right, guys, I am Wraith. I am out. Keep an eye on this weekend for more stuff coming. All right, guys, later.